Quarter Ninja presents.
Hello, and welcome back to our car restoration series of videos. Here we restore cars in Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, and we take cars from the junkyard and make them beautiful and nice and shiny and basically return them to their former glory. In our last project we did this beautiful Ford Falcon XY, and this is the machine from 1971. It is Australian Ford and it looks just beautiful. And I would like to ask you, to tell me in comments below, what do you think about color, what do you think about wheels, especially rims that I chose for these cars, and would you like to see plates on the car with your country or state name and maybe even some writing, your name or something else. So feel free to write and tell me generally how do you like this car. But today this is just reminder of what we did, and this car now goes to its place in our garage, in our parking, and we are going to move it. For today I prepared something a little bit different. We usually restore, a little bit older cars, and I'm a big fan of older cars, honestly. I love them dearly. But for today we have a nice mod car, and I was thinking okay, we didn't do many modern cars, maybe one or two, and let's do something really modern and nice. So this is our project for today, and as you can see, it is Ferrari F50. This is of course a mod that some of guys that are doing mods prepared, so I never assembled one, I never disassembled one. I have no clue how it works and how it looks. We will do that together. So as always, first thing is to remove all body parts we can. Let's do it. So I will remove whatever I see here. You see, probably this is just, yes, probably this is the body, engine is here. Let me see. Do we have bumper? We do. Okay, I know few parts I don't have, so we will have to buy them later, but not a big deal. Let me see interior, sorry, wrong button. Let us see interior. I think we can remove steering wheel, and these seats are not hard coded. Perfect. So I think looking at the car like this, we should be good to go. Yes, we should be good to go. So as always, we are moving car to our lifter 1, where we do all our projects and restorations, always on lifter 1. So we are putting car up, and just for your viewing pleasure, I prepared this beautiful engine. Although we don't have a Ferrari engine in the game, we do have Pagani engine in the game, which is 12-cylinder, beautiful, amazing, powerful beast, and we don't mind, honestly. It is all about the exterior and have the beautiful car in your garage. So how we will start? Let's go to engine bay and first see what parts we can actually remove here. We cannot remove this. We can remove these air filters. Okay, we can remove this radiator and probably this one. And as I said, bear with me, this is first time I'm disassembling this car and I have no idea how it works. Let me see, can we remove? No, we can remove battery, and I think that's more or less brake servo. Yeah, that's more or less it. Okay, so we'll go out, and next step would be push car up. And let's go with our disassembly process. We will start from suspension and move further on, how it fits the best, but I presume we are going with front suspension, and then this parts in the middle. And then we will remove engine last, because before I was removing engine first, but I realized it is faster and more efficient if you leave engine for the end, when everything else is removed. So engine is going out at the end, and in the meantime we are going to remove everything else that we can And while we are removing parts, usually that is, let's say, most boring part of this our build, I will tell you a few informations about this car. I was checking a little bit on internet and reading, so nothing special, just few basic informations. F50 is of course in a way successor of phenomenal F40, which is probably maybe the best Ferrari ever, but it's not up to me to say that. But it is a successor, and it was made from 1995 up to 1997. Actually only 2 years, and very limited edition of course. It was powered by a 4.7 liter naturally aspirated engine, no turbos and nothing. And it was interesting thing about that engine, it was only 198 kilograms. So very light, extremely light engine, and it had well, the informations I was reading, you know, are not all the time all, you know, the same. But let's say the engine had more than 500 horsepower, most probably like 520, something like that. Let's remove this, and we are moving, we removed fuel tanks, and we are moving to rear wheels and rear suspension. So this is about engine. The car has been made in 349 examples. And Ferrari said they made basically one less than it was needed, so they got it right. Let's remove this. Most of these Ferraris was sold in they were sold in Rosso Corsa color. That is the Ferrari red actually. And we have here a yellow machine, which is Giallo Modena, if I'm not mistaken. I don't speak Italian, but you know, I hope I said it right. And that was the second most popular color with 31 examples in the yellow and 302 in red, plus few other colors I didn't pay much attention. So, you know, there were black or something like that. The car was able to go about 325 kilometers per hour, and from 0 to 100 kilometers or to 97 kilometers per hour it needed 3.8 seconds. Now I was trying to check for the price when car was released, but usually, you know, these prices were only for special clients, etc. So you never know really what was the price, but I can tell you now that these cars are selling at around $3 million. Removing gearbox, and that is the last part before we remove engine. So, you know, if you invested in that one in 97 or 96 or whatever, I think I read somewhere the price was actually around $550,000. Okay, let me just push car a bit and we will remove engine. We remove engine with engine crate, and we will send it to our first car lifter. And let's just check, can we do it? Full engine, we can. Perfect, so that is done. So yes, it was, I think, around $600,000 in 1997 when it was released, 95th actually in 1995, and it was sold until 97. So what we didn't do, I think we didn't remove intercooler. And can we remove it from here? We cannot. That is strange. Let me check, you know, from here. No, I'm just trying to figure out why. Okay, it needed to be set up. Fair enough. Not sure why, but okay, that was the build. So the first thing usually we do 5 steps after we disassemble the car. First step is take battery charger, put the battery on the charger, let it do its job. Second step, interior detailing kit. We are sending it to our car lifter A or car lifter 1. and we will fix interior. Usually you cannot see much difference, but if you look at interior, I presume there will be, yes, a little bit of shine, you know, and everything, but we always do that, and now our interior is much better. And I can see these things, it seems that they cannot be removed. I will check it later, give me a few minutes, and I need to remove, yeah. Let's take a welder, and welder is taking care about our body, car body. Again, we are sending it to first lifter, and maybe like this is better. And if you look at body, bam, now it's fixed. So it's shiny, it's new, it's in perfect condition. Remove welder, and I need to check just these rear mufflers. Bear with me, please. It seems, yeah, they are actually, I see now they're fixed, they're also shiny, so they're the part of the body, so all is good. That was first step, second step, and third step. Fourth step is we are running to our repair bench. We don't need to do that because we are playing in sandbox mode, but why not? And repairing what we can. And actually you can repair only parts that are 15% or more. Well, I would say 15% up to 100%, you know, can be repaired. Anything below 15% cannot. So let's see what we can repair. Usually you're trying to repair body parts, gearboxes, engine heads, engine blocks, things that are most expensive. We are playing in sandbox mode. If you look at the right corner, we have 900 millions, and that's about it, so we don't care about money. But still, if you play a game in your normal mode, you're earning money, it's good to know. So we repaired everything, and the fifth step, which we always do, is to go to our inventory and simply sell all the parts that are 97 doesn't it, because we don't have anything broken, and this is not important. Okay, so our next step is assembly, and we are assembling suspension first, and we usually do it like that. I bought quite a lot of parts, different parts, so you don't need to wait for me to go to shop and buy them. If we miss something, we will just jump to the shop and buy it. But I do hope I have most of it. I know I don't have brake pads, and that is sad because I forgot to buy them. Don't worry, we are buying brake pads and we are good. Now we can move forward. Also, I think brake calipers, okay, we are good with brake calipers. I bought some and I think we repaired some, so perfect. Now we are going with suspension arms, bottom and the upper one. And as always, I'm just reminding you, when you're assembling the car, you need a lot of rubber bushings, which are actually non-repairable. So yeah, you need to have them in stock. So you see, these double wish ones, I have new ones I prepared in advance, double wish ones, and they are done on spring puller, but we will, you know, maybe show that in every fourth episode or something, so, you know, you can see how that is done. Let's do these inner and outer tie rods. Actually, this cannot be repaired. Just for you to know, you have them, you must have them in your inventory. Bottom suspension arm. Suspension arms can be repaired, as the most of suspension of the bigger suspension parts. Of course, these rubber bushings cannot be repaired, so you need to buy them also and have them in stock. Let's put this double wish one. We will put the battery lay after we finish everything. Okay, this is the front part of the brake system and the wheel system, and this I think is going fast. This is not quite complicated car. I can see the mod looks pretty okayish, and I always say, regardless of the fact if mod is really great and everything fits perfectly or not, we have to appreciate the work these guys are doing, and they're doing that for free. So yes. Front sway bar, I could bet I had a few in my inventory, but for some reason it seems I spent them in the meantime, so let's put it here. And that seems to be front suspension done, and I'm happily moving back. I want to see, because this car is a little bit different in a way how it is assembled and how parts are fitting together. It doesn't have usual suspension because of big engine, and I think that was the good decision that the mod maker did. To make it a little bit different, but nicely done. Okay, let us assemble this side and then we will see. I think we have again 2 arms which are going here and one double wishbone, but the rear double wishbone. Yes, it is here, you see. Oops. And now you can make mistake. This is why you should sell all the broken things. Doesn't really matter. But yeah. I didn't sell wishbones and old wheels because I couldn't be bothered. You have to click on them separately, so that was the reason. So you see, what we are missing on this mod, in this suspension, are these middle parts, these not knuckle covers, cross members and things like that. Rear wheel hub B, that I absolutely know I don't have. I'll buy 3 just to have them in stock, but these are very, very rarely used. Okay, that is good. We need this and this. Perfect. Suspension is going very well. Very soon we are going to finish it. It's shiny, it's nice. Let's do arms. We need bushings. As you can see, probably you've seen it already. The bushings are out. We have 1 or 2, but that is a fast fix. And done. Let's do upper suspension arm. Perfect. And we will now add our double wishbone. Let me see, yeah, that is our double wishbone. We are adding new one. And I think this is about it. Let's add fuel tank. This is one side of it. This is another side. All sports cars usually have these, and fuel pump is coming in. Perfect. So we have that. Now let us check. This is this. This cannot be fit now. Air filters, no, I think we don't have air filters. So I'm thinking I will be brave enough and put car down. And let's check, can we immediately drop engine in, which would be nice. And we are going to take this engine, so engine stand, and we say take off the engine. And coming to engine crane and saying install the engine into the car. We have old one, new one. Let's add new one. Perfect. Let's remove crane because it's kind of bothering me when it's here. Engine is inside. Okay, let's go to engine bay and let's see what else we can add. Radiator A, I should have quite a few. I know I don't have air filters. And bear with me, we are going to buy the power parts. I think you can buy normal air filters, and I will buy like 6 of them. I think we need 4 here. We will see. So let's add them. And these red parts usually, and these shiny parts, if you look at the engine, you will see all these power parts, and I put them in because I wanted the machine to be really, really shiny, nice, and the best possible. We are putting brake servo, and let's go to the front part of the car just to check. We have radiator here also, and then we have the intercooler, which, yes, I know we need to put it in a different way. Okay, fan housing B, I missed that, I do apologize. I was thinking that I had big majority of parts. Well, actually I have them, so we will just buy 2 fans, and the housing, it is again 30 seconds tops. Okay, let's add it, we combine that, and we get the system here. Okay, so we missed on suspension, if you see few parts, and that's my bad, but it's not a big deal. I want to run here and take our battery that we charged, and as I said, it's not necessary, we can always buy a new one, we don't care, but yeah, it's kind of nice to show how the game mechanics is working. Can we add our battery from here, which I would expect we can. Perfect. And now I'm not sure. Let us check, because I do believe, you see, this is interesting. So fan housings, are they this is tricky because I'm not sure. I will either even take fans. No, we need 2. Okay. As I said, never assembled, never disassembled, so I don't know it by heart. Let's see. Okay, so I was right. We have this combination here and this combination here. Perfect. Yeah, Modder did a really good job. What I want to do next, I think I need to put car up just to finish the suspension. I'm not sure how I missed these two, but as this is very unusual way of doing things, I was a little bit confused. It doesn't matter, it's interesting. So we are putting this sway bar front links, which are non-repairable. You have to buy them and have them in stock. Now guys, what I did, I prepared wheels in advance because I didn't want you to wait, and sometimes we are going to, you know, choose them, let's say, together, you know, when we are in the process. But today I chose this. I chose this because car is yellow, and I think this is going to look quite nice. I'm not sure, of course, you cannot know that until you mount everything, finish everything, but I think it is going to look nice, and it will be a bit different. I know that on this suspension we are missing these parts in the middle, which we cannot add until we don't add gearbox. And gearbox, we have normal one and special one with 7 speeds. We are putting the expensive special one, and now we can add these drive axles, because without them, of course, you cannot put wheels. So let me check. I think this is it. And now let's put these rear tires. And that is starting really to look very, very nice, I have to admit, as this is my first time to do this car. But I'm quite impressed. It was a little bit slower maybe than usual, and okay, let us check. This is our info where we can see how car looks like. Everything is 100% for now. Let's see. And when we come to the end, we are missing intercooler, timing chain cover. Interesting. I'm even absolutely not sure how that is possible. And starter. Okay, it's going to be tricky now. I'm not sure. Can we do that easy? Let's put car down. Okay, let's go first. We are going first with this cover, because I am almost 100% sure, and that cover is on the front side. Okay, you see, somehow, and I could bet my money that I put it in, but I didn't. Well, you know, it happens, and it's not a big problem. Where is our starter? On the left side, I think here, yes. We need to add starter, and you cannot add starter until you add a gearbox, and that's a normal thing, so not a big deal. What else bothers me, in all honesty, is that intercooler, which I think we need to add from lifter. Okay, what I recommend, let's put intercooler in, and then all mechanical parts are finished on the car, and I hope it is fixed. It is not fixed, so yep. Again, it's like 20 seconds and we are done. And we will now again check our info. Let's go fast. Okay, so guys, if you look at a list of parts here that are gray, it means it's only body parts and more or less interior, and that's about it. So always when we are doing finalization of the car, I'm sending car to our garage entrance A. This is how I do it. Some people do it on the lifter. I don't like it. I like to do it here where we have a lot of space and it's much more, it's easier to do it. Now, what I didn't do, I didn't buy body parts. I do that mostly and mainly with you always. And we are buying parts in Community Cars Body Shop because it is a mod. Why I'm doing that like this because I like to share this with you guys. You know, sometimes we'll have multiple parts, and you know, you can choose from few, and then it's excitement of seeing all these parts and, you know, maybe fitting them on the car in the process, and you see all of that. But for now, I think we have probably everything. Not everything, we have something in our inventory, but as I don't want to spend anyone's time, I will just buy all parts, and that's about it. Bam. This is simple, easy, because it's just, you know, you have what you have. There is nothing interchangeable, nothing special. We are moving to assemble mode, and let's do it. Front left door, one. Front window, let's just, it's very nice mod, I really like it. The clamshell, another window, and mirror, and the rear trunk, let me see, and bumper. Actually, really nice looking car, very well done, very impressive, and very exciting. As I said, usually modern cars are not my forte. I'm kinda enjoying more these old cars and older versions, but this is very nice. It's pleasurable experience, you know, it's a nice mod and everything. Okay, so let me go out from this assemble mode, and I want to close the hood, and now just check again. We are going down. Steering wheel, seat, and plates. So seats 964, and I know why. Let's go to our interior shop. 964, and these seats are very nice, so yes, we are going to buy them. But steering wheel would be a little bit crazy to buy Porsche one. So let's see, what something modern, but this is SRT, this is again Ford, Bentley, Porsche, you know, it's sad that we don't have some, maybe to take Zonda's wheel even, I think, yeah. If we take Zonda's wheel, we will, you know, like keep it nice because it's Zonda's engine inside. Yeah, I will take Zonda's wheel. There is no reason not to do it. You cannot have everything, and that's about it. Okay, let's go to interior assemble mode. Let's put seats in, and let's put steering wheel in, and let's go back to our mode, and that's it. Plates we are leaving for the end, and now we are sending our car as it is to our paint shop, which is here, this big door. And let's close the door, neat and tidy. And what I'm doing, I'm not even trying to change the color. This is original color. I just want to see that does it have some livery. It doesn't have. So we are painting car in the yellow, and that's it. No need to bother too much. What else we want to do is to add oils to engine. So our oil cap is here, little bit hidden, and let's fill it with oil. Engine filled with oil, of course. It is said that we don't have like I don't know, covers with Ferrari name or something, but probably cannot be modded. Oh, it's perfectly okay. So engine is full of oil. We are going to close it, and let's send our car to dyno. And let's go out. So what we have done with the engine, you've probably seen I used a lot of these performance parts, which are giving more power to the engine. So let's check on the dyno what we accomplished. Usually we do between 40 and 55%. Ooh, nice sound. Let's see. 667 original. Okay, this is a new record for us. 1171 HP. The torque is not the biggest, it's 1012, but this car at the moment has the most HP of all cars I assemble. Very nice, very nice. And now let's move the car back to the entrance. Let's go there. Neat and clean, close the door, everything is in order, perfect. We want to keep shop nice. I think also the rims are perfectly fine. I have no issues with that. The color of the car is more, I don't know, doesn't look like Ferrari yellow really. It's a little bit more darker, I would say, but it doesn't really matter. All in all, the mod is perfect actually. It looks nice, it's easy to assemble, and you know, I think it's well worth time and effort. So the last thing we have to do, as always, is to do plates and put rear window, which we didn't. Yeah, it's rear window is here, you know, and it's easy to miss it. So yeah, just for you to know. This car doesn't have front plate, it has only the rear plate. And of course, it is Italian car, and actually what we can do, let me see. I'm just checking plate. I will use definitely Italian plates for this build. So Italian with F50 on it, and we need only one because there is only one plate on this car, unfortunately. Okay, and that's about it. That's about it. So it was a pleasure as always. I hope you enjoyed this build. It is a very nice car, beautiful, and I have to admit I have two more in my parking lot, and I'm planning to do an interesting special feature with them. But you know, that will come later. So as always, I'm asking you to tell me in comments below, what do you think about rims? Are they fitting for the car? What do you think about the color? And you know, if you want the rear plate to be maybe with your country or state, maybe even with your name, write me in the comments below, and you know, for if I can, I will accommodate your wishes. So until then, please restore something of your own, some car that you really like. Enjoy, have a good day, and I'll see you soon in next video. Bye bye!
Please subscribe to this channel, share and like this video. Thank you!